This is my new RPG entitled RPG, as you can see. This is in alpha stages. I haven't even developed most of the story yet, but I wanted to get everyone amped up for it, so check it out. Okay, so this is your main character. The blue arrow is where you aim. Now, as you move with the left stick, it follows you, but the right stick will dominate the aiming, so you can aim with either stick. That's really useful for spells and different techniques later on. Then if you hit the L1 button, your katana pops up. You can swing that around, and let's go find some enemies. Oh! Now, these enemies are actually really difficult. I made them a lot harder because the spells are pretty powerful. The swords take a long time to kill them. So I'm just gonna run away. Now here's the magical town that I've created. The town itself is actually going to be in about 7 different locations on the map, but every time you come to this town, it'll always be the same one, so it'll follow you throughout the game. This little guy here is going to give you quests later on. He'll guide you through the story. Let me get some cheap money here. Points are going to be money. Every time you kill something, you'll get a couple of points, and then you'll use it to buy some of this cool stuff here. Like, we have a broadsword, I think I'll buy that. We have dual blades. We have dual katanas. Now up here, I've only created 2 spells so far, but I'll show them both to you. This is Ice Blast, and this is Flames. And you can see when you upgrade, the first upgrade costs 500 points, or $500, and then the second upgrade is 2,500. And there are 6 spells in all. This is going to be Spirit Arrows. And over here we have Spirit Tree. And we have Earthquake. And finally, there's a really crazy spell over here, which is Poison Cloud. And you can see I've devised a system where you can enter this town and then exit it over and over again. And it just switches from robot to robot. It's kind of like the old SNES RPGs. Oh, we got some enemies on me already. Okay, so this is the ice spell. This is the level 1 ice spell. You can see not only does it trap them in ice, but it does damage over time also. So let me find some more guys here. So they're not too happy about that. And now I also have a flame spell. If you use the flame spell, same time that you use the ice spell, it actually melts the ice. I kind of wanted it to be like Dragon Age. You can see I have my katana out. I can fight him with my katana and push him back a little bit while I'm casting spells. They are really difficult still. So I'm going to go inside, I'm going to go back in the town and upgrade to the next level. Okay, so this is a radial wheel that I invented to make spell selection a lot easier. You can see at the bottom it shows what spell you're selecting. And it just pops up with the R2 button and you select which one by pointing at it. So I'm going to show you the second level. I'm going to show you the level 2 flames. They're pretty powerful. What they do is they actually light the enemy on fire, and they do extra damage over time. So you can see how much faster they die with the level 2 one. And I'm going to need some help because these guys are really fast. You can also run away with circle, but it's hard to run and fight. You can sort of run and aim at them at the same time, but it's difficult. It's going to be really challenging to play this game. So I bought all those nifty weapons. I'm going to show you how they work. So on the D-pad here, I have up is dual blades, down is broadsword, left is dual katanas, and right is your basic katana that you start with. So I'll show you the dual katanas. You just whip them out, and you can swing them around, and they kind of react realistically. They're pretty fun. And let me show you the dual blades. They're kind of like the Kratos blades, but they don't shoot out very far. They're just bigger blades, and they swing heavier. They're going to stay closer to you. They're kind of fun. And then we have, for the Final Fantasy fans, we have a big broadsword here. So you can fling this out, and it pushes them back a little bit. It's kind of fun to play with. And now I have my second level Ice Blast, which shoots out the original Ice Blast, but it also shoots out some extra icicles that will seek out enemies and latch onto them. So if you have a whole bunch of enemies together, it'll slow them all down for you. And then they'll just keep gathering on there. And later on I'm going to have different enemies that react differently. Like, some enemies may not be able to be hit with the ice, or it won't stay on as long, it'll melt faster. So you'll have different ways of playing. And now I'm going to get the final 2 upgrades for the Flames and the Ice Blast. And I'll show you how those work. So I have Flames selected, and for this one you just hold down the R1 button, and you have this massive flame that shoots out and just demolishes enemies. And then if you get bored with that, you can just switch over to Ice and try this out. So it's an upgrade from the level 2 Ice Blast. Not only does it shoot out the projectile that locks onto them, but it also has this like Frost Nova effect that does additional damage to anything around you. And that's it so far. I'm going to make a whole bunch of neat quests. It's going to be a lot of fun for anyone who likes Diablo-style RPGs. If you venture up this way, you'll find the second town, and you'll notice it kind of looks familiar. Well, if you walk into there, it goes right to the magical town that follows you around. So that's it for now. I'll make another video when I get closer to completion. So thanks for watching.